Who's your neighbor that's missing? JJ, Ethan, JJ. So just JJ only, huh? Is JJ joining? Okay, all right. Complete. Okay. So today we're going to share about young kids strategy already. What's the difference between motivation for kids and young kids strategy is when you teach kids, the order might be a bit different. So we'll learn a little bit on what's the difference in the order. Huh? Just, everything okay? Can, huh? You just need to complete everything first before we go. All right, so now. So what's the strategy for young kids? What do we start off with? So these are things to consider. Their height. So young kids, when we teach dead body landing, in the deep pool, they cannot stand on the floor, right? So we have consideration of their height. Consideration that is too steep for them. Anything that we teach could be like next level. They have limited vocabulary. So things that we want to explain, if they are 4-year-old, 5-year-old, they may not understand the things that we say. Yes, that's why I keep the words as simple as possible. Then young kids, they like fun. So when they want fun, that means other than just explaining, we must make it enjoyable. They must have games to teach what we teach. So it takes a bit longer to teach kids than usual. Yeah? That's both things you need to balance. Knowledge, fun. Then attention span. Kids have very low attention span for some adults as well, like me. So it's normal. But kids usually have much shorter attention span because their goal is very simple. It's not just knowledgeable and all, can make money and all, anything else. It's just fun, not fun, fun, not fun. So you're off fun a bit, gone already. Yeah? Okay. Oh, I need to write it down? Yeah, come, let's write it down. Considerations. So what are the action plan we can take? Very simple. I always like to start at the baby pool. Nothing wrong starting with the baby pool. Well, even adults, I think only some of you have experienced, we learn the snorkel and fin in the baby pool itself. The entire snorkel fin we learn in the baby pool for all the coaches when we didn't have a pool. So we need to be very resourceful and we can do it, right? We also learn what else? Floating on the back, glide backwards in the baby pool as well. Yeah, we even demonstrate how does a breaststroke like, a freestyle like in a baby pool as well. Yeah. So nothing wrong with the baby pool. In fact, one of my students that I taught has severe water phobia. I started at baby pool first for that adults. Then deep, then baby, then deep, then baby. I would like to, I don't limit myself to must only teach one place. Unless you have a student that's slightly different level. One very afraid, one needs to go 25 meters, then I would mainly go for the deep side. Okay? Limited vocabulary, just watch your words. Just be mindful of that person, understand the choice of words. So watch for the eyebrow. If, a bit, then if a bit, then it's kind of like, okay, did they understand or can I break it down easier some more? Can I use different choice of words? Then constantly pay attention to their fun. You see their eyes start looking somewhere else, like look at you very bored already. It's not whether they want to do or don't want to do. It's whether it's fun or not fun. So you're trying to teach, but your delivery is off. Okay. Priority changes. So what I think when it comes to priority is, for young kids, we want them to ask permission. This is something different from adult class. So from kids, you need to say, if you want to go toilet, you want to go back to your mom, you want to drink water, you want to go baby pool, you must ask for permission. This is something that must instill for every young kids. So if they forget, it's okay, just remind again. What do you need to do? So ask them, teacher, may I go to the toilet, please? So it's a good thing to teach. May I? Please. May I? Please. May I go back to my mom? Please. Straight away, you're killing two birds with one stone. One, you're taking care of safety. Second, you're getting them to have better manners. Okay? Back float. All young kids, while I'm teaching them to put their face in the water, I will quickly rotate into back float already because I can hold them for young kids. Yeah? So young kids, when you get to hold, they lean back, they don't start with the wall already. They start with you holding them. So lean back, normally they do not put the ears in the water. Later we'll go into the smaller details of how do we start the back float. Then survival jump. Because I take into consideration, kids overestimate their skills. Whenever they think they can swim 9 meters, then they think they can swim 9 meters anywhere already. Yeah, so be very, very careful. In case something happens, survival jump can help them, can save them. Yeah? So survival jump, very simple. Blow, sink down, use the floor. Basic, must always silence our phone during class. Okay. So survival jump, push up, blow, sink down. I usually start by pressing them down first, then bring them up. We will have some breakdowns about this. Diving underwater. Why? Because one of the games that kids usually love to play, dive down, pick up treasure. Yeah, so you can throw toys, can throw coins, can ask them to touch your toes, can high-five underwater, teach diving. Then all these are usually in the survival module, relaxation module, but this one need to teach first. Why? Because you can cycle through. Okay, now dead body, then floating, then survival jump, then diving, then floating again. Then you can slowly evolve. Yeah. Have you heard of something called calisthenics? Oh, yeah. Calisthenics is exercising without the equipment, right? So one of the things they teach is, in order to progress really well, is to learn the small progression. So it does not mean that you have to start with push-up. There are people who cannot do push-up. So then there's mini progression towards push-up. The push-up is somewhere in the middle. They only go into like one hand push-up at the end. Yeah. So same for kids. We can give small progression, teach back float a bit, survival jump a bit, diving a bit, then we go to the next again. Slow progressions. Games. So always fit in games in every single class for young kids. If you don't have a game, you are a boring coach. Yeah, ideally, at least 3 to 5 games a day that you can play. Transition. I forgot about this. I'll come back to you again. Yeah, transitions. What's this about again? Huh?
Is it about the level? How to transit from level to a level? Or is it from basic, like go to the other one, following structure? The coordination could be the coordination as well.
Never mind. We'll skip this first. Okay. Let's look into survival jump. How do we teach a survival jump? First, tap up. What does it mean? When I bring you underwater, now they're already comfortable at putting their face in the water at least 10 seconds already. Yeah, can do at least 10 seconds. Now when I bring you down, I'm going to let go. When you want to come up, you tap. You just tap, now immediately bring you up already. You must have instant response. Once they tap, you must bring them up already. So they feel not in control, but then they are in control. So every time they want to come up, they got a button to press. Yeah, so then you can build the trust. Tap, they can come up. Let go, tap. Let me see. Let go, tap is, first one is I'm still holding them. Only when they want to come up, they tap. Second is I let go, but my hand is just here, very close to them. I let go, then they tap, then I grab them and come up. So it's next stage. So it's like very mini progressions. Third one, no hands, peace up. What does it mean? I'm not going to hold you, bring you down, my hands are close to you. I need you to show me a peace. So no more tap. You just show me a peace, then I'll come and grab you and bring you up. Okay. So this one, it can be, my hands is at the back. As they get more comfortable in the water already, right? Say, okay, my hands will be at the back. Then when you're ready, you show me a peace sign. You show me a peace sign, then I'll come and grab you. So give them a bit more confidence because now earlier I'm near you, now my hand's not near you already, but you're still right in front of them. Okay? So the next one is dance. So next level, let's see whether you can go down. You do dancing any way that you want. Then you show a piece, then I'll bring you up. And here's also another fun part. When they dance, they will laugh. Okay. Level 5, let's see whether you can touch the floor or not. So I'm going to bring you down. I'm going to bring you down. When you touch the floor, you're going to come back up. That's it. Let's see whether you can touch the floor or not. So that's a big goal that you can shout out. Yeah, bring you down. When you can touch the floor, whoa, extremely good. Because sometimes by here, they will feel that, no, down is bad. sinking is bad. So once you touch the floor, we celebrate. Whoa, you can touch the floor, right? Is it okay? You're touching the deep pool. No, this is like adult pool. Your legs can touch an adult pool. That's so awesome. Yeah, so celebrate that. Then assisted jump. So assisted jump is, I bring them down, then I bring their knees as low as possible, then they jump up themselves. So I'm going to bring you down, I need you to jump up yourself. So when they jump up, right, I will still help them, and if they don't come up high enough, then I will just pull them up. Okay? Then you move into self-jump. I bring you down, then you jump up by yourself. Once you jump up already, I immediately catch you. Then other than jump, I want you to try to jump, push, don't move, glide upwards. This one is usually after I teach them how to glide. Pedal, push back, glide. So now how to go, now know how to go forward, now you learn how to go upwards. Jump, push, glide upwards. Then push, blow, then glide upwards. So is this something so small as survival jump, right, can break into something so mini steps.
Push up meaning that they sink down themselves, right?
Sink down themselves. Yes, that's right. This time you try to push up to sink down yourself already. Then you blow and you jump to glide upwards. Very good. Thanks for reminding that. So this one is they help themselves up, and this one is they help themselves down and help themselves up. How long does this take? Could take 3 class, could take 10 class. Yeah, it depends on how confident you are, how much you have built their trust, how mini you can progress. Very often it's when we move from one level to another level, straight to another level. Sometimes it's too steep. When it's too steep, they feel, oh, shocked a bit, no, I'm not ready for it. When the level is so mini, they feel almost no changes. Yeah? Can you imagine this? I know you don't have a kid now, but think about the games. Try think about it. Close your eyes. Huh? Yes.
You do 1 until 8 at the shallow end, only go to the deep pool side.
This whole thing do it at 4 feet. Before doing this, I just need them to hold their breath for at least 10 seconds. Let's start the small pool, then the deep pool. Then go to small pool, learn how to swim forward. Learn how to squat down, jump up. Then go to deep pool. Put your face down, jump up. Once can do that, then slowly play this game already. Okay. All this will be sent to you, but it's good to write down so at least you remember. Next one. Swimming to the ladder, swimming to the wall. Yeah, swimming to the ladder. So how do you start? First, I like to play the finger game. What's the finger game? Tell me what number is this? This one? This one? This one? Good. So I know that they can count. I know I can count. Then now the game is, when you put your face in the water, I show you a number. Tell me what number it is. So when I go down, then they come and tell you what number it is. So it transitions them to learn how to put a face in the water. As can play that, once can play that, you can go into more complex fingers like what number is this? What number is this? How many is this? So you can play like this. Then they will take the time. 1, 2, whole way long. This game can help a student say who don't want to put a face in the water, then suddenly they can put. Why? Because they're so distracted with the goal. I want to play the game. So then they hold. Because if your face didn't go down, the number cannot show. So your eyes must go inside first. So they got so curious, like chasing butterfly. You go inside. Then the face already went down already. Then suddenly you can shout, hey, you can put your face in the water. Wow, awesome. Okay, let's play another. Let's continue the next number. Usually I go for point system. Let's see whether you can win 5 points or not. You can get it right 5 times. You win 5 points, then you win. They cannot lose one. Because eventually you get it wrong, you just do it again until you get 5 right in a row. Yeah? Next one, do dead body landing as usual. Can start in a small pool. So next level is at the baby pool. Hands straight, head down, launch. They kick the floor. They launch forward like a rocket. It's like a wall push, but it's using the floor. They learn how to rush forward in the small pool.
Can we add one more here? Because hand straight doesn't mean that they point forward. Because a lot of kids, they will just point down.
Downwards, huh?
They hand straight, but then they still
They point downwards.
Yeah.
So point forward, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for that. So we change this to point forward. Yeah. Remember, send me a WhatsApp for that, huh? Thank you. Point forward. Very good. Next level, baby pool. Can launch already. Start to pedal, 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 pedal.
Launch as in wall push, right?
Floor push.
Floor push.
They jump from the floor. So at first the jump not so nice. They jump where the face come out and face in the water. Then we teach them how to slide in. Your face, your head must go into the water first, then only you jump. And then you feel like a torpedo rushing forward. Then teach them how to pedal. So from just pedaling 3 seconds to 5 seconds to faster pedal. Faster, quick. Brrr. I always tell them like machine gun. Your legs like machine gun. Brrr. They always laugh. Kids laugh at the funniest thing, the smallest thing that they just say, then you can relate, then you laugh already. Okay, am I going too fast? Right, let's write it down first. Okay, what's the next level is we go to the 4 feet pool already. So 4 feet pool, go to the deep pool. We assist them to pedal to the ladder. So I will always tell them, okay, let's start with 2 steps first. 1 step, 2 steps. Let's see whether you can go back to the ladder or not. 3, 2, deep breath, and go down. And usually they have no time to think. Let's see whether you can go back to the ladder or not. 3, 2, deep breath. They have no time to think whether want to do or not to do. They will just go already. So once they do it, celebrate. Wow, can swim back to the ladder. Let's try 3 steps. Let's try 4 steps. Let's try 5 steps. Or keep slowly increasing, but you're still assisting them. Constantly assisting them. Yeah. So then you can keep celebrating because the step is like so far already, right? Yes. No. This is another. One is this, one is this. It's okay. Then the next level is pedal from the ladder to the ladder without assist. So from the ladder, what you can do is you can pull them. 3, 2, deep breath, you pull them, ask them to put their face in the water as long as possible, then come back up. And say, wow, you can pedal so far. Now let's swim back. Swim back, right? You say, okay, now I want you to swim back by yourself already. Then usually, don't want. Why? Because suddenly when they come here so far, they go back and feel, oh, too difficult, I cannot do this on my own. Then I say, you can, I'm sure you can, let's try. 3, 2, deep breath. They have no time to think. 3, 2, deep breath, they go, then I just push them. I push them and go, I push them forward already, right? I step back. You see how far you have went? Oh, you do this by yourself. See, the white line, very powerful one. You do this by yourself. Oh, they really feel that they do it by themselves. So they get confused. Let's try it one more time. 3, 2, deep breath. Then let's see whether you can jump here without me pulling you. But my hands is right below you. In case you need to hold, you can hold anytime. 3, 2, deep breath. Then the hands is above. They keep pedaling. Then when they need, then they hold you. Then you see they will keep pushing further and further and further. Then when you go so far, then you say, wow, this is so far. Let's count how many steps. 1, 2, 3, 8 steps. Okay, let's take 8 steps back again. Okay, now let's swim back to the wall. Then again, oh, don't want, cannot, too far, close, can go closer now. Say, trust me, you can come here, come back is the same thing one. Sure can one. So what you do is, you can start, as you go further and further already, right? You can step forward and push them, zoop, come back again. Even if it's like 8 steps away, very far away. Then when they turn back again, oh, did you do it yourself? You see, earlier I said, you did it by yourself, right? Then after that, do you do it by yourself? Then they're like, huh? Because they don't know, they see there's a big gap there. They didn't know that they went there with assistance. Yeah? Very powerful, magic trick. Yes. So once they can do that up and down, right, then you don't need to assist them anymore. Okay, now let's try, go. Then now let's go back. You can just ask them to like push your hands or push your belly. Then they rush forward. Yes.
What if they discover you're lying?
Then you're a bad liar. If they say, no, you help me. I help you first. After that, you're going to do yourself already. We do step by step, okay? It's okay. Just I help you first. Yeah, it's okay to tell them the truth. All right. So then pedal to survival jump. So what we do is individual combo. That means we start small first. Just now you learn how to jump up and down. Now you already learn how to swim forward to the wall and come back to me, right? Now let's try from jump, up, then pedal to the wall. So from pedal to the wall, from the wall coming to me, go into jumping first, then I catch you. So start small. Swim to jump, stop, stop to swim. Survival jump to swim, stop. That's it. Let them master that first, one step at a time. Then as they get better, then you can teach them swim, jump, jump, swim, swim, jump, jump, swim. You can do that, they feel very safe already. Yeah? When every time they have the power that they can go up and down anytime, they can swim forward anytime, that's a very powerful part of safety to start with. Yeah? But I always tell them, whenever you want to go into the water, must always ask for permission. Especially when there's no coach. There's no coach before you go into the pool, must always ask for permission from your parents. Very important step. When you're outside swimming, you want to go into the pool, I know you can already swim, must always ask for permission. Because the more they pick up, the more they don't know where's the line on. Yeah? The most dangerous part is not when they cannot swim. When they cannot swim, they are very afraid, so they take very careful steps. But when they can swim a bit, especially when they can just come up for air twice, that's a very, very dangerous part. Constantly highlight permission, permission, permission. Okay? Sometimes subtly, if I feel that person too reckless, if I feel that person like just jumping without thinking of consequences, sometimes I take longer time when they're a bit more confident, right? I intentionally let them feel helpless for a while. I let them feel like, oh, no one's there to help me. Oh, you must hold me. I built that dependency first. Just to let them know that you can reach to a point where no one can help you. Yeah? Then only I quickly help them. I don't let them drown, but I can see their helplessness for a while or need help, then you quickly catch them, just to let them know that there's a limit. Yeah? For those who low risk tolerance one, don't need to do it at all because they wouldn't even take the risk at all. Yeah? Okay. Survival jump to pedal transition anytime. I think that's what the transition is about. Swim to jump, jump to swim. So be mindful of, don't just teach individual skills, let them experience how is it like to mix between the two. Yeah? So they can do it anytime, very powerful already. They are ready to practice on their own in a 4-feet pool. Yes, please. Okay, next one. Everyone ready? Need some time? Need more time? Yes.
For the paddle, can we add a game? Like, I used to do a traffic light game. And the kids sit like on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And then we say green, so they pedal fast. And then yellow slow and red stop.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a nice thing. Oh, green, yellow, red. See you can get it. Yeah, I need to like shock them a bit, huh? Kids like sudden change, one. Like you suddenly tease them by, no, don't do that. Okay, now do it. No, don't do that. Yeah, then they like to laugh at all these sudden changes. Very nice game. I almost don't get students to paddle above water. Usually I want them to feel straight away underwater, how does it feel like, unless it's very hard for me to correct the bend and the straight. Then I'll get them to do above water. But it's just a mini one. Okay, show me legs straight. I will hold their legs. This is correct. This is wrong. Show me the correct one. Now show me the wrong one. So when they can show the correct and the wrong, they know the difference. Straight away try in the water already. So I get them to practice a lot in the water. Because I don't want, anytime that I feel that they spend time above water or with the board or with some assistant, they are not learning like multiple things at a time. Yeah. So I constantly design what can I teach like one thing, but subconsciously I'm taking another thing as well. So it's like very efficient. But usually why a lot of schools they do that, all sit on the wall together, all hold the board pedal together, is student management. When you want to take 10 students in a class, you cannot all need to control. By the time you finish the first one, 15 minutes gone already. Yeah, so it's student management. But our class, you don't really need much student management because maximum 4 students in a class only. Okay. Good, next one, backfloat. How do we start? We start with 1 ear in the water. Let's just try put 1 ear in the water. Now put the other ear in the water. Oh, very good. Let's see if you can put 1 ear for 10 seconds. Actually, it's nothing one. But when you give them a forced goal, 10 seconds, then they feel, oh, I can do it. So then they start to think, why am I afraid to put my ear in the water? So they start to like confuse a little bit already. Actually, nothing afraid. Then you give them a goal. Let's see if you can do 20 seconds now. Then you say, okay. Right? So once you can put 1 ear in the water already. Let me see. Okay. Once you can put ears in the water already, then I'll ask them a trick question. Left ear can go in. Right ear can go in. Both ears can go in, right? Okay, now let's try both ears. So it's a false logic. But if you left ear, right ear, okay, now let's try both ears. This time I'll hold you. I make sure that you will not sink down, okay? I make sure you're not sink down. We try 2 ears. See, my hand is holding your back. Your head slowly lie down on my chest. Okay, now I'm going to go slowly. So what I do is I slowly comb their hair a little bit. Yeah, like soothe them down. So you're going to be okay. You're going to lie down a bit more. Some more. You see my chest is here. You will now sink down. I will always hold you. Lie down. And by the time they reach here, their head there to go down. But you see, they'll still hesitate. Should we go down or not? Should trust you or not? They'll still go up and down. Yeah? So that's where sometimes I push down, then I force a bit. Cannot come out. 10, 10 seconds. Well done. Let's see what you can do yourself for 11 seconds. This time I don't need to push already. They already there to lie down. Level 2, softer shoulders, hair down, hands open to the side. So when I hold them, so these are the 3 things I get them to constantly need to cycle on. Because we ask them to relax the shoulders, soften the shoulders, then the head will come up. Okay, bring your hair down. We don't want the head to come up. Go down until the whole hair is inside the water. Until you feel the water cover up to the forehead. But forehead cannot go in the water, only the hair. Then hands open. So very often, when they put their shoulders, hair down, then the hand want to grab you already. Hands want to go back and grab you. So hands open, hands at the side, hands at the side. So I'm constantly adjusting. Shoulders, head, hands. Shoulders, head, hands. I'm constantly adjusting these 3 things until all 3 start to relax, start to open, then to lie down, bit by bit. Okay? Shoulders, hair, hands. Shoulders, hair, hands. This is brainwashing. Shoulders, hair, hands. The more you repeat, the more you remember a lot easier. Good. Next one is the switching the holding point. Where do you hold? So when I'm holding a baby, right? I mean baby, 4, 5, 6 years old. So sometimes I use my legs to hold. Yeah. Sometimes I use my hands to hold. Sometimes I hold the hips. Sometimes I hold the hands. Just to give them different balancing point. Different dependency on where I hold. So slowly I can even reach to a point as they are more relaxed already, I can hold like 1 finger. And I say, you notice I'm holding you with only 1 finger. Why? Because you're relaxed enough. When you're relaxed enough, I hold 1 finger, you can float by yourself already. And where's that finger? That's at your belly there. Your belly float, everything will float. Your belly sink, everything will sink. Okay, sometimes when I hold at the finger here, they are not too comfortable, right? Then I hold back to the shoulders again. Then I press shoulders lower, hands lower, hands open wide. Okay, good. Slowly, and slowly let go of my legs. Then eventually, one of the tricks is, I use my 1 leg to hold like this way. See? No hands, I'm not holding you anymore. But my leg is still balancing, and I get them again. So it's an illusion of control. So when you see my hands, then they say, oh yeah, I'm floating by myself. Huh? But in fact, your legs is still helping. So it's a lot about not just knowledge anymore, it's like how to grab, how to hold. I have to have like a live student to show you this. But for now, just try to imagine that. Adjust. So while you're adjusting, shoulders, press. Use your thumbs to press down, so the shoulders from here can become this. Then we tap. Softer some more. Okay, this part still a bit hard. Still softer. Then you go bit by bit, starting from here. Okay, now the neck a bit hard. Now neck softer. Now shoulders softer. Very good. Now hips higher. Constantly cycling. eventually the end goal is I only hold the legs. So when they're able to float well already, right? Then I hold the legs, I start spinning them. Hold the leg, hold the hand, hold the leg, hold the hand, then I spin them round and round and round. So that I know they're very stable already until I let go, boom. Don't need to do anything anymore. Okay. Next thing that you can practice is let go, hold, let go, hold. So when you hold them, you tell them, okay, I will let go, but when I let go, I'll still hold you a bit. I'll hold you a bit. I will never let go if you're not ready. So there's a word of assurance. You can write this down. I will never let you go until you're ready to float. If you are not ready to float, I will not let you go. And this is a thing that you need to keep repeat and repeat and repeat so they have more and more trust in you. Just lying back is not something that is very comfortable for kids. It's not natural. So they have a lot of fear there. When you give assurance, you say, so you let go, hold, let go, hold. Then you start let go longer, then only hold. Let go longer, then you hold. Eventually you reach to longer time already. Eventually you don't need to hold already. Alright, then fully let go. Then aim mini checkpoints. Don't straight away go for 100 seconds. Go for 5, 10, 15. Then you just need to exaggerate your compliment. Oh, 30 already. Let's see how long can you hold. So you can start by giving a goal first. Let's see what we can do for 15 now. Let's see what we can do for 20 now. Let's see how long can you go this time. And I just count on it. Yeah? Next level, self-start with the wall. So this time, this one we haven't learned it. So normally we learn by holding the wall this way, right? Ears and hand in the water, one leg up, then cycle, right? Now they have to learn how to hold this way. Hands hold the wall. Step 1, ears and hand in the water. Second, both legs up. Ears and hand in the water, both legs up. Step 3, slowly let go and lie forward. Straighten your legs. So you learn how to start with the wall. Hold, ears and hair, both legs up. Don't kick away. Just slowly let go and push to keep your legs straight. That's the transition. The key is to push away slowly. The last one, push away slowly.
This one is different than adult.
Then adults.
Because the way we hold it.
This one is a breakdown for adults in case in between let go wall and in between with wall and without wall. If cannot, then I will do this also. It's one of the start. But to me, it slows people down if we really need to add any extra steps. A lot of all these steps is I used to teach it, then I realize it's longer. Then I take out. See which one this one can take out. Is that this and that is sufficient? Don't need this unless the student is slow. Then I put it in. So once they can self-start, then they don't need you already. You're not holding them anymore. Anytime they got a wall, they can float on the back on their own. Then self-start in the big pool. So this one start in the small pool first, then start in the big pool. Then self-start in the big pool, plus survival jump, plus swim to the wall. So from float, go into survival jump, up and down, then swim back to the wall. That's a very crucial skill. It's a survival skills that we need to teach. So I think this is all what the transition meant earlier, from one skill to another, from swimming to survival, survival to swimming, or float to survival, survival to swimming. Yes.
You really make them float for 1 minute.
Yeah. If they are capable, they are really, really excited about holding very long. I said, let's hold for 1 minute. Do you know how many seconds is 1 minute? But kids usually like the number 100 better than 60. So whenever, one of the things that I do, right, when they reach 60, right, I know they want to come out already. I hold them down a little bit with my thumb, very subtly pressing down. So then they cannot come out, they get stuck. Then I say, 61, 62, 63, do you want to go for 100? 64, then yes. Let's go for 100 already. So this is a very subtle forcing without forcing.
You count for them or they count?
I count for them. They count themselves so fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So I can count.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they used to do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, but I said them, okay, come on, do me different. Count me backwards.
Wow, teach two things at the same time. Wow, reversing their brain.
20, 19, there's roll already.
I like that.
When they do that, they also relax because thinking all the when the brain so they relax.
Oh
Then
man.
I take my hand off also, they were like,
Oh, brilliant. That needs to be in our database. Let's write that down. Oh, I love that game. Brilliant, brilliant. Yeah, kids, whenever you get them to think, then they're like, slow down already.
something else.
Oh, beautiful. Master already. Okay. So games and lesson, what are the things that we can do? So we can play the finger game. We already shared that already. That's about breath holding. 12 levels of jumping. Have I shared this with you? Start with the sitting on the wall, fall down. Sit on the ladder, fall down. Sit on the higher wall, fall down. So first 3 is wall, ladder, higher wall. So sitting first. Then next level is standing. Wall, ladder, higher wall. So that's standing. Third layer is backwards. So they stand backwards already. Wall, ladder, higher wall. So 9 already. The last 12 is without me holding you. You jump in, then you come back up, then I catch you. Earlier is I pull them down. This one is whether you can come down by yourself or not. So you can create even more layers. You can go up to 20 levels, up to you, as long as you see there's a mini stage that helps them build their confidence. Yeah? So whenever they don't want, see whether you can make it even smaller amount. Yeah? If you start small at the beginning, it's too small, they don't even see the difference. Okay? So that will give their feeling of loving to fall. Once they love it, it becomes your leverage already. They become addicted to jumping. Oh, you want to jump? Okay, you do this first. Got power already. Treasure picking up. Very simple. This is diving down, breath hold. Throw things down, let them pick up. Dragon ride. Oh, this is my favorite. Pre-COVID. They ride on my back. Then I'm like a dragon. So I do slowly. Boom, boom, then boom, fast one. Then they almost like cannot get. Then sometimes I go up, sometimes I go down. So I start from slow to big. It's like a life roller coaster. I wish I have this when I was young. That's why when we play the treasure game, during our sports day, one of the things we do is we throw all the coins in the water. Now, last sports day, we have 1,000 ringgit of coins in the water. Then kids jump down, big. Then all of us coach like, why my childhood don't have this one? Because they get to keep the coins. Wow, the parents were happy. The parents are like, wow, enough to pay for parking. Happy. Preston, my son, last time, the last sports day, he collected about close to 40 ringgit. It's a lot of money. That time the sports day is only like 80 ringgit, so half price already. So I said, pays to be a good swimmer, right? Next time swim better. Rope climbing is the line, the line where they learn how to climb from one side to the other side. I always call it like the pirate trying to balance themselves. We want to jump ship from one ship to another ship. So I start by putting my legs, so they stand on my legs. Okay, now you try to go yourself. Usually it's very difficult for them. They hold the rope and about to fall down. Then teach them cycle. So they learn the legs to bring themselves front, back. You see some of you when you do the equalization, you dive down, then your legs naturally come up, right? So you learn how to like balance yourself to keep your body straight. So this is a good practice for balance. Rope climbing.
As in they are just holding the rope, or are they like shifting from sideways?
I just give them a go. Go from here to there. You figure out yourself. So sometimes they climb, sometimes they just hold the rope and swim. So they will, when they reach different skill, you see they problem solve different way. That's something that I really like. Then until they overgrow this game already, like super simple already, they just push the rope, swim. Nah, I can escape. Then you have to change a different game already. Racing. Let's see who can kick fastest, who can reach there fast. So play that game where you race together with the child, then let them win first. Then make sure you win a little bit. Then they will swim even faster. Sometimes they will cheat on. They about to lose, then they start running already. Yeah, very normal. Yeah? That racing is really fun. Okay, so those are the games that you play, and these are the lessons that you can actually teach in a game. So we call this productive gaming. We are giving them a game, but we're actually teaching something. Teaching them balance, breath hold, falling, kicking. Always create games that you can learn something, not for fun. So don't just play the ta, 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 learn nothing one. Yeah? Play something that's related to water they can pick up. Then the treasure chest of putting in the count backwards. Wow, must be here. Very nice. Okay, next one, cartoons. So cartoons. You must learn all the different cartoons that's available. Latest one especially. Yeah? So these are the few that are most popular. Yeah? So remember this. What you can do is you can always search, okay, latest animation 2002, 2021. Yeah? And every year you have to research what's the latest one. Yeah? You don't want to be outdated. There was one time I was saying something like, Bobo Boy, or I said Power Ranger, and then they're like, Uncle, we don't see that anymore already. Cannot relate. So we have the fantasy side, we have the action side, then we have the songs as well. So what are the songs? Ping Fong is the most famous one. What's the most famous? Baby Shark doo 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 doo. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, almost all kids will know it. Jingle Bells. Other things like this Ryan's toy review is very famous. He's this kid that always play a lot of toys, then just say how cool the toy is. Go and watch some of it. Then you can relate. Have you seen the latest one? He actually reviewed this castle. $1 million kid. Yeah. This is good, this is awesome. How do you become a millionaire? Just by, this is good. Okay. Why songs? This really helped me. There was one time, I have this autistic child. Cannot float on the back. Like force. I use my force way, also cannot. Don't want means don't want already. So then I said, okay, we're going to lie down. But force, right? He can actually lie down a bit. The head stay up. The head stay up. Then if I push any lower, he will just stand up already. So what I do is, I say, have you watched Jungle Book? They say, yes, my favorite cartoon. I say, that's a song, right? Upon a bare necessity. Then as I keep singing, then he also keeps singing together. Then he also sing the whole thing. Then lie down, the whole song gone already. He float for 30 seconds already. Yeah? Yeah, float with the song. That's right. Like the bear. I say, just like the bear, right? Oh, bare necessity. So learn a few songs. So when kids can relate to that song, they sing along, then they're distracted by something, then they are brainwashed already. Okay? So the mind is very simple. Reality is where we can catch their attention. When we can catch their attention, that's their reality. Anything else, you can play around already. That's how pickpockets do it. How pickpockets steal your money. They distract you one side, then take the other side. So then, you don't realize it. One day I'll show you a very cool pickpocket live show. He can take everything from his pocket to his watch to his tie without the guy realizing it, live on stage. Yeah. And that's a powerful lesson about attention. We can catch the person's attention. That's why when I teach swimming, I don't care how many people is observing. 20 people observing my class, it doesn't affect the kid. The parents will be very worried, won't he be conscious everybody's watching me? If I can suck his attention in, there's no distraction. Research. So this is where you need to do your homework. Top cartoon movies 2019. So this was a few years ago. So now you put 2021. Your difficulty is 2020 and 2021, very little new movie. Huh? Production gets stuck.
My least favorite tyrant is Running Man animation.
Running Man animation. Oh, I haven't heard of that yet. Oh, I'm very outdated already. Nick wouldn't have a problem with that already. Nick Running Man, I know this one, I know. Astro's Disney program. Because high likely, a lot of kids have Astro at home, right? So just, you don't have Astro, doesn't matter. Just go to Astro directory. What's the Disney channel? Learn the names of the channel. Just quickly see a quick summary. What's it about? Or see a 1-minute trailer of the YouTube. Get a few names there. Good enough already. Yeah? That's your quick cheat code. So you don't need to watch the whole 1-hour series. Just research very quickly. Who's the main character? What's the summary about? Top kids nursery rhyme and kids song. High likely, if you are searching for this, the parents will search the same thing. So when they search the same thing, nursery rhymes, they're singing to your kids. You have a song to sing for the kids as well. So those of you who are not used to singing to your kids, remember, progress is more important than your face. So said, "Ayo, Ferguson so macho, but I want to sing." And so soft, twinkle, twinkle. Kevin, come over, let's do something else. transition. Yeah, so go for it. As long as there's progress, it's a very, very good strategy to use. Top YouTube channel for kids. Yeah, I'm going to kids channels. Local program, TV shows. Not everybody can afford Astro. So see what's on TV2, see what's on TV3, but nowadays a lot lesser lah. Nowadays it's mostly just YouTube and Astro only. There's those days when I don't have much channel, all I watch is TV2, TV3. So I just see what's the latest weekend morning cartoons. That's where most kids, they watch our weekends evening cartoons. What's your weekend cartoon that you used to watch? Tom and Jerry. Lab Rats. Rugrats. So familiar. Babies one, huh? You have to see it, remember. Powerpuff Girl. I watched the Powerpuff Girl. Thundercats. He-Man. SpongeBob SquarePants. ZK, what's your level? Wow. Childhood, no cartoons. Wow. Oh. So you need to do more research. Huh? How, Haja, what do you used to watch? Digimon. Pokemon. I'm trying to learn from the different generation. Because once you watch cartoon, I already stopped already. Sabrina? Totally Spies. Oh, I haven't heard of that. Kim Possible. Ben 10. Good. Bugs Bunny, our era. Looney Tunes. Now a lot of kids like seldom know what is it. But that one I don't know. Haven't heard of it. Okay, so that's it. So your homework of the day for this one, don't need to put any questions. Just start to research what is the top 5 nursery rhymes. Then you put the right answer, put the wrong answer. Okay? What could be the wrong answer of nursery rhymes? Justin Bieber, yes. Okay, very good. So that's your homework for the question answer thing. All right. For observation, remember to upload your, once you already observe, remember upload it into the drive, into the folder. I only seen Eliza's one so far. Only 2. Any challenges that you have for observation, lifeguard, admin? Any questions that you have? Okay, if not, that's it for today. Thank you so much. That's nice. Different era. Oh, yes, thank you. Oh, that's my favorite. Space Jam. Wow, that